Hello. Yes. So this is Crypto Covey coming to you on another day for another video, and what we're going to talk about today is compounding gains. Now, there's a lot of people who are like, I don't want to risk a lot of money. And obviously, investing is risky. You could lose money. A lot of people do lose money. There's very few that actually make money. Partly because it's a manipulated market. You've got people who have way more money who are manipulating the market, and they can just rig it against you. However, even if you have a small amount of money, there is the possibility, the chance that you can actually make a significant amount of money. And this video is about compounding gains so that you can understand that if you're able to compound gains successfully, sometimes of course you won't be able to, you'll lose money. But if over time, if you're compounding more than you're losing, then you can still make a significant amount of money. So we're starting out with a penny. Someone gave you a penny, you probably wouldn't think anything of it. You might even throw away a penny, right? However, I probably would actually. I probably wouldn't even keep it, or I would lose it or whatever. But anyway, if you start with a penny, you can, on day one, let's see what you can actually make if you compound your gains. Times two. We're on day two now. Times two, day three, times two, day four, times two, day five. So we start out with 1 penny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's day 5. Okay, again, day 6, day 7, day 8. Now we're rocking and rolling. Day 9, day 10. So, let's see, is that correct? Let's just double check. So we started out with 1 penny, and now we're at $5.12. That is, even that in and of itself is a great gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like it's right. So people don't think that's much of a gain because you start out with a penny, but it's a tremendous gain. You divided that by 1 penny, and you get, that's a 500x. You started out with 1 penny and you did a 500x on your penny. Of course, if you tell your mom that you made a penny, $5 investing, she's probably not going to be very impressed. Or if you tell your friends, they're probably not going to be very impressed. Even if you started with 1 penny, but they don't realize how amazing that was. You did a 500x on your investment, which is pretty crazy. I mean, there's very few investors that actually can say that, But anyway, let's keep going, right? So we're at 10, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14, day 15. Okay, now this is cool. We've gotten to day 15 days, and now we broke above $100. And as you can see, the gains are going up in a parabolic kind of form. Start out low, go up, 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 inch up. So we're going to keep going. So 5 more days. So day 16, day 17, day 18, day 19, day 20, $5,000, day 20. Okay, now let's clear that. Let's do another 5 more days. Day 21, day 22, day 23, day 24, day 25. So now we're at $167,000 off of 1 penny. Obviously, this is not easy to do. I'm not saying it is, but like, that is crazy that you started with 1 penny and now you have $167,000. That's crazy. Of course, when you're trading, there's usually fees, so it's not going to be exactly that, especially with crypto. There's always going to be fees, so it's not going to be exactly that, but still, whatever it would be ridiculous. And obviously, most people aren't going to start with a penny anyway. But anyway, we're on day 25. Now, the final stretch. We're going to go to 30 days. 330, 26, 27, day 27, day 28, day 29, day 30. Is that right? Day 30. Day 30. Okay. Well, hopefully that's right. But anyway, I hope you get the point. I don't know if it's exactly 30 days because we did that so many times, but I tried to make it 30 days. So you started with a penny, you made $5 million. That is pretty great. That's pretty crazy. So anyone who could do that would probably be pretty happy with their gains. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you understand, you learned something about compounding your gains. That's why, some people just stick with one asset and let it ride, and, it works for them. They already have a lot of money in the game or whatever, and they're content with what they have, or maybe they make a lot of money doing other things or make enough money. Some people, I mean, wealth is obviously relative. You could be very wealthy with a small amount of money, just because you don't need, you're not craving more and more and more money like some of the greedy people that run our country. Anyway, that's the lesson for today. I hope you guys are able to compound your gains, and if you do turn a penny into millions, maybe you can send me a little um, percentage commission or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right, see you later. Bye.